Okay, recording.
Okay, recording. Let's do this.
Sweetness. Hi, everyone.
Oh God,
Welcome.
don't ever say that.
What?
You know what? It's better. Fine. Say sweetness. Just at least it's not awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce.
No, please stop. This podcast is already off to a terrible start. Hi, I'm Guy Smith. That's Andrew B. Just kidding. I have some semblance of sanity. I'm Andrew B.
And I am Guy Smith.
Who has
Welcome to
no
Two Gays
sanity whatsoever.
Dragcast, where we
Good job. We're welcome to Two Gays Dragcast, where we will be discussing everything drag related under the sun, except maybe not Drag Race because that shit's kind of been overproduced recently. But we'll see how All Stars
and
5.
it's overcovered, honestly.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, but good for it, but also not good for it because I don't need overcovered. But at the same time, it's like, hey, it's
We
got
don't need to
Emmy.
add to the saturation of existing drag podcasts.
No, well, not podcasts. There's not a lot of podcasts. It's just people reviewing it in general. But
There are like 29, apparently.
really, I only know of like 3. But that's because I don't listen to them in case like I look at them and if they don't look interesting, I'm like, no. So I pretty much listen. There's Race Chaser, obviously. I
Yes.
listened to one that has Nicole Byer on it.
Drag Her. That's what it's called now. It
But
used to be called,
but but I can't really listen to it because the fag annoys the shit out of me.
oh, Joel Kim.
Yeah. I love Nicole, love her to death, but god damn it, he's annoying.
I don't find him all that annoying. Why do you find him that annoying?
I just you sure hold on, Joel Kim. Are you watching from the beginning? Because I was watching the modern episodes. I don't know if they have a different fag now because maybe.
You might be referring to Mono.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's the one.
Oh my god.
That's the
But I
one.
thought Mono was hysterical because he was just that level of extra, so he was perfect to be
But I don't
because he
like.
himself is a
Yeah, I was just
queen.
say I haven't seen any of Joel. I might go check out him, the other guy. But yeah, no, Mono annoys the shit out of me. Hi,
Aw.
Mono in the Drag Race server. You annoy the shit out of me too. Just kidding. I love you. I know. Just I'm gonna
Okay,
send
Mano
this.
Agapio, if you
Shush. I'm
ever
gonna send
listen
this.
to this
Oh, I don't care about. I don't
podcast
care.
episode, I am sorry for my boyfriend.
And I'm not. Guess what? If you're annoying, I'll tell you to your face. Here's another person I find completely fucking annoying. Johnny McGovern of Hey Queen TV. You're fucking annoying, and I can't watch your goddamn shows. I have never watched the season 1 Dragula reunion because you are that fucking annoying, and I can't stand you. Thank you. That's gonna
Didn't we
PSA
watch
from
that
Andrew.
together?
No, we didn't. We didn't watch Dragula season 1 reunion. We watched Dragula season 2 reunion. Season 1 reunion was not a reunion like the Dragula season 2 reunion was. Season 1 reunion, because the season 1 was specifically done on Hey Queen TV on YouTube, that they did the reunion on Hey Queen, their show as well, with Johnny and Lady Red. I'm sorry, kick his ass out. Put Lady Red's ass in there. Lady Red would be a fucking amazing host. Granted, she'd be stoned out of her brains 90% of the time, but that would just make it more entertaining. But I can. Johnny is honestly. I'd take Mono over Johnny. Honestly, shit. Johnny just annoys the shit out of me, and he's
Oh
a
my
fucking
god.
creeper because he's always harassing the fucking underwear dancing guys. He's always like, oh yeah, I mean, no, leave him the
That's
fuck
the one thing I
alone.
find annoying about him.
He annoys the crap out of me. Anyway, PSA, sorry, Mono. Hey, you know what? You're annoying, but guess what? You're not Johnny McGovern. Feel good.
Oh god.
Feel good for that, honey. And honestly, I would, again, he's annoying, but Nicole Byer does make it really, really easy to like because Nicole Byer is just fucking
Nicole Byer's
amazing.
amazing.
Even if she does hate it, even if she does hate Wisconsin, and that makes me very, very sad.
She
I'm
does hate
so
a city within Wisconsin called
yeah,
Appleton.
and
Though
and
Appleton
and
doesn't have much going for it. It
no, it really doesn't. But that's why I keep trying to
all it
tell people.
has
I'm
is
like,
that
it's my
it's Harry
boyfriend.
Houdini's birth town.
Well,
But
also it
that's
has
not
my.
really much of a claim to fame because Harry Houdini moved to Chicago and then New York.
I know, but I also it's like it's my boyfriend and he's Wisconsin. Please don't hate Wisconsin. It's my baby.
Wisconsin
So
does
don't
not have
hate
much going for it.
Wisconsin. How
Don't
dare
come
you?
here
It has
unless you're looking
cheese.
for the North Woods
It has
or
cheese.
Milwaukee.
Cheese.
Cheese.
It has cheese.
Cheap as hell steak compared to the rest of the country. I'm amazed.
Beefsteak.
Steak is really expensive, even.
Really, really
But
love
God,
having.
is it expensive in almost the rest of the fucking country?
I mean, it is steak, so yes.
Yeah, I know.
Love how we said to ourselves, "Oh, because we've already done this 3 different times because we kept getting off track." And I
I
love how we
know.
told her. I told her right at the beginning, "This okay? We've gotten off track before. Now we can just go straight in for it." And what have we been doing? Getting the complete fuck off track
I know.
because we're two autistic fags who don't know how to shut the fuck up.
I know.
Me definitely more so than him. Before anybody tries to comment that, I know everybody's going to be like, "Oh, well, you talk more than he does." I'm like, I know I talk more than he does. God damn it! I, I, I talk like I do cocaine. I don't do cocaine, Mom. I swear, but I talk like I do. I just am very energetic. I'm either energetic or I'm hiding under my blanket and I never want to see anybody again. I have 2 moods. That's about it.
That
I'm
sounds
cocaine
about
or hiding
right.
under the bed.
The
It's
only thing is, I don't hide underneath blankets because it gets too hot for me.
Yeah, same. But that's why I love doing it during the winter because then it doesn't get too hot and you can just stay under there for hours. Oh, it's so
That's
nice.
true. But you
Well,
live in the South.
yeah, but I live
For
in
you are still mild.
not always. Last couple of winters, it's been down in the like 20s, 30s. Which compared to
Meanwhile, me
you,
in the -20s with wind chill.
right, right. Well, I mean, still lower than that, but for me, but I'm coming from somewhere. I came from Florida, so I'm coming from like 70-degree winters. So for me, it's
That's
fucking
true.
freezing, you know. But I love it. I love the cold. Anyway, welcome to Two Gays Dragcast, where we will be discussing all drag under the sun, again, basically with the exclusion of normal drag race, sans all stars, because who knows, it might be good, it might be shit, who the hell knows. But I think we're
Yeah.
going to steer off of actual major season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 drag race. We will do Drag Race UK. We will do Drag Race. They recently just announced Australia and Canada.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I knew Canada, but I was surprised they were going after Australia, so we might do those as well. We're
Cockneyak's
doing drag.
homeland.
Courtney Act's gonna walk in. I'm the hell. RuPaul just hits her with a hammer. No.
I want to see a bit like that.
Yeah.
I want to
Except
see a bit like
oh,
that.
they do a lovely bit like that. The problem is Ru has no idea who any of those people are. You know.
No,
So,
yeah.
but I'm excited for Drag Race UK. Ru looks pretty fucking. If you've seen the trailer for it, Ru looks probably better than she's looked in like 3 seasons.
I think
I like how you got a different because you
somehow
got rid of
got a
Delta
British
finally.
stylist who's better than Raja.
Raja was never her stylist. Delta was.
I meant
Yep.
makeup artist.
That wasn't Raja either. That was Raven, and she's still her makeup artist.
Oh, fuck! I mix up Raja and Raven all the time.
I mean,
It's because they're synonymous in my head.
Yeah, but
Photo review.
understandable. But one's a winner and one's Raven. Wait. So yes, Dragcast will be doing Dragula, Drag Race UK, Drag Race Thailand, Drag Race Australia, Drag Race Canada, Drag Race USSR, whatever the fuck comes out of Drag Race. Who knows?
Drag Race USSR would be one ludicrous because of their anti-trans laws, but
Katya would be the best host ever. Drag Race North Korea. They've already got a little leader that could probably look really good in drag.
oh my god! Can you imagine Kim Jong Un as Kimchi trying to do Kim?
Kim Jong Un is gonna find this podcast. We're gonna die.
oh god!
Dennis Rodman's gonna find this podcast, send it to him, be like, "Oh my god, bitch! Look what I just found. This is so good. You should totally nuke them."
Or like just
Dennis Rodman's still friends with him. I don't even know if that joke's still relevant, but
I hope not.
Dennis Rodman hasn't been relevant in years. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Dennis Rodman because he's fucking nuts, and I love fucking nuts. What man goes to a book signing in a wedding dress? I fucking love that. That's honestly the most iconic thing he's ever done.
A book signing in a wedding dress.
Oh god, I remember that. That was iconic. Oh god, the wedding dress. Because he looked good in the wedding dress too. If he had actually put on makeup and a wig, he probably would have looked really good because the wedding dress was cute. But yeah, that was like years ago, honey. Like years ago. Anyway, yes, welcome to Dragcast. So if you remember from the Blossom and Smith show, we did episodes 1 through 5 of Dragula season 2, and here in this, God willing, hopefully somewhat short episode, we're going to quickly recap the rest of season 2 and all of season 1 so that we may begin the next episode on the beginning of season 3.
Yes, and we may do another series on fully reviewing season 1 in the future. But
fully reviewing season 1. Yeah.
Yes, episode by episode, because this is just going to be a quick rundown.
Yeah, this one's just going to be quick. Anyway, so the last episode we were on back on the Blossom and Smith show, that podcast will still happen, by the way. It'll probably be more infrequent than this one. This one will probably be definitely more frequent than Blossom and Smith. But Blossom and Smith,
I mean, to be fair, we have a schedule to keep with this one. We basically record the night that Dragula gets released.
Record the night of the episode and then that would work. Okay, you could probably do that. Well, I don't want you to do that much edit. We wouldn't have to do that much editing.
No, we don't have to do too much.
Because we also included a lot of the looks. We don't really have.
We probably won't be doing that anymore.
Yeah, most podcasts don't actually do that because they're podcasts. So
I think I'll come up with some sort of art for our thing.
Oh yeah, use the picture you already do for Blossom and Smith, but put me in drag. You don't have to.
I was gonna redraw that actually. So.
Yeah, make me skinnier.
Well, to be fair, my drawing style has refined a little bit. And
give me for this one. I mean, do it for both of them as well. Like do the normal and the drag one. But at least for the drag one, give me some nice red lips. No black lips. No red lips. Ooh, half black, half white lips. Kyla's gonna watch this. No, Kyla won't never watch this podcast unless I send it to her. But I'm gonna say this. I would literally say half black, half white lips. She's gonna go, ew, Manila stan, ugly. Like, God damn it.
I stan Manila.
Well, she thinks you're ugly too.
Fuck her.
No, Kyla is nice. I'm on nice terms with her now, so no, we don't say that. I want to be on good terms with all the people in the Drag Race server. I don't want a repeat of, what.
Okay, so anyway, let's do a super fast rundown of
episode 6, 7,
so far. Felony Dodger, Maniki Shame, Kendra, Dolly, and Erica clash.
Hold on. Actually, it's Felony Dodger, Some Ugly Bitch, Kendra, Dolly, and Erica clash. That's better.
Yes.
Next, we move on to Gothic Bride.
She who shall not be named.
She who is a racist cunt and probably doesn't need to be named ever or go undo anything drag related.
Babe, you are making a lot of noise again.
Oh, sorry.
We'll start with the episode in which we sent home our favorite of the season.
Yeah, well, I mean, I love bitch pudding too. I mean, she kind of have to.
Well, yeah. Well, I also really like Victoria, but like our shared favorite.
Yes, but I mean, who doesn't love Disasteria?
Yeah, that's fair. Disasterina was pretty good.
Yeah. God, I hope we get her on our show sometime.
I know.
We subscribe to Guy's channel, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty neat.
So hopefully she'll join us at some point. So we got our episode the next episode we were quickly moving on to is Gothic Brides, where they get sad, lonely, and depressed as the queens compete to put on a gothic wedding of their dreams with guest judges Jawbreaker writer Darren Stein and Bible Girl.
It's Bible bitch herself.
Yeah, if you don't get that reference the way I sung it, go watch the Dragula boot caps. You'll totally get the courtesy of $10,000, courtesy of Bible Girl. Now, their main challenge was to create this sort of Gothic Bride and prepare a lip-sync performance to the Switchblade Symphony song Gutter Glitter, and then customize a beautiful fan. Ooh, a big fan.
Yes, part of their promotion for the episode.
Yeah, pretty much. So basically, if we quickly go through the lurks. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. So who was first? I think, if I remember correctly, first was James in that sort of like sugar pill.
Yeah, she had the sort of sugar skull look.
Hated it.
I thought it was okay.
It didn't look
not very gothic.
Right. That's why I didn't like it. It didn't seem very like Gothic Bride. It just seemed very.
It seems very Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Dia de los Muertos, which I guess could be an interpretation, but the thing is, it's not super.
It does not. I felt like it did not necessarily adhere to the challenge that they were looking for.
Yes.
And that kind of the whole fucking point is,
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. God, I'm watching it back, and literally just their look here compared to their look in season 3. Jesus, they really upped their game.
Oh, yeah.
Good for them. Oh, no, I'm sorry. First was not James, it was Victoria.
Oh, yeah. Victoria was all right.
Yeah, Victoria was cute. Oh, God. I will never not love Disasterina here.
Disasterina looks so cool with that bouquet. Go to Disasterina's channel after podcast and see the making of all of her looks.
Oh yeah.
She went through the materials she used for all of them. She went through like the special effects. Like she had dry ice in the back of her bouquet.
God, I love that.
In order to make that smoke, and it looks so amazing. Disasterina spent the most amount of time on this episode and still went home.
I mean, they were still right. She has to edit, but they don't edit. And then who was next? James Majashi. We already discussed that.
Yes.
Bitch Pudding. I agree. Looking very.
Bitch Pudding.
I love.
Looked like she was covered in a bit of fog or like spider webs, almost an attempt at spider silk.
Perhaps.
That veil, and it was quite nice. She had a bit of I think it was chalk dust probably around her dress, so that when she would sort of flare up her skirt, so that it would stir up the dust at the right places, it would create a very atmospheric, smoky vibe.
Abora is after that. Didn't care for Abora's look.
I thought Abora looked all right, but this is pretty signature Abora. Pretty thin dress, didn't give me very bridal. More bridesmaid.
Yeah.
But
in their lip sync performances, everybody's doing their own thing. Again, I think Bitch should have won this, but I understand why. Well, I don't actually understand why. I kind of feel like they were like, let's just give a gag of making Abora win.
I know. I think it was more to give Abora at least something.
I guess.
Abora did pretty well in some places.
Yeah, but it's just like I feel
never got anything out of it.
Oh, I love Bitches. Look, everything. It looks so good.
I know. Bitch.
But hey, she got it. So we move on to the critiques, and Bitch Pudding is safe, and Victoria is safe, and that leaves James Digesterina and Abora, who wins the challenge, but is also placed in the bottom.
Yes.
In a very shocking, not really shocking, but shocking twist. Ooh, dun dun dun. And their extermination challenge, although, again, it's extermination challenge, it's always so weird when I watch this back how, like, not bad, but I feel like each extermination as they moved on from the first episode got less and less just not extreme. I mean, their extermination challenge was to stand in buckets of ice water and ice for like.
Yes, I guess it kind of made sense in the chilling cold sense.
Right, and I get that, but like, I just can't. From the first challenge where they were sticking giant ass fucking needles in their arms and stuff to this, I'm just sort of like, I get it.
Yeah.
But I'm also just like,
I want. Also compared to what episode was it? Like number 2 was paintballs. Number 3 was tattoos.
Tattooed was fun. Oh, I love that.
Number 4 was consume a 3-course meal.
But it was a 3-course meal of like tentacles, alien brains, and
of course the extermination challenge for episode 5 was a little janky because it was
a polygraph machine. That was a polygraph. That was some shit.
And the annoying thing is, Erica was the only one. I think wasn't it Erica that was the only one who told all the truth, and yet she still went home.
I know.
But it was probably because of that one question.
I mean, they asked her.
Do
We're
you
discussing
think you
last
have what it
episode.
needs,
We're discussing last
what it takes
episode, babe.
to get this episode to win this competition?
I mean, she's right, but again, we're trying to discuss future episodes.
know.
I'll go back.
I mean,
But,
we can tie it in.
I guess, but yes. So yes, and everybody's basically making noises and like, well,
But then,
Bora the most of all, and everybody's just telling her Bora to shut the fuck up.
yeah. But the thing is, Disasterina was the one who was the most stone-faced.
I know, and yet she still went home. I
I
hate that
know.
so much.
And the thing is, Abora was the one who immediately got out of the ice.
Exactly.
When is the only thing that kept her there.
Probably.
Honestly, if James Majesty had went home now, I would have been okay.
Yeah, but they weren't going to do that.
They weren't going to do that because they needed a pretty queen.
You said it, not me.
That's just what I think. But to be fair, James did bring something to the rest of the competition. Speaking of the rest of the competition, episodes 7 and 8 were Welcome to the Wasteland. A two-part thing of them going to Burning Man, was it?
No, not Burning Man. Going to
Wasteland Weekend.
Right, Apocalypse, Wasteland Weekend, all that stuff. Their guest judge that time was a former winner, the former winner at that time, Miss Vander Von Odd. And they had to do a photo shoot look. They had to do some photo shoots and a live performance, and it was very.
In the desert near 100-degree Fahrenheit temperatures and performance.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
Yes.
That one was that one was pretty quick, especially just because it was two-parter. So,
yes.
Long story short, James.
Although I will say, this lip sync performance was not as good as the Gothic Bride one, even though the Gothic Bride one was pretty slow. It was very atmospheric and stuff.
Yeah, but this is them.
But then the rock competition was amazing. That was episode 3.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Yes, and then James won, but everybody still had to perform in the Extermination Challenge because, of course, it's 4 people. So they decided to do a giant fight in the Thunderdome with Victoria versus James and Bitch versus Abora.
Yes, and the one who went home was the one whose banana jizz went everywhere.
Yes, Abora. She got hit and said, "My banana jizz went everywhere. Oh no!"
Yes, because she was wearing bananas, actual bananas, on a necklace.
And then episode 9, the reunion episode, everybody kiki,
the Last
blah,
Supper.
Blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares about that because that's just a reunion episode, blah, 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 blah. Love how...
And now, the big finale. In glamour, filth, and horror.
Glamour, filth, horror.
I loved this one last season, and I was excited as hell for this one. I was not disappointed.
I'm excited for this.
Bitch came out with a horror look. I was taken. That was the one with the red eyes.
Yes.
Ooh,
I will
still
also
gives me
say
chills.
that fucking, oh god, bitch's fucking filth was just
yes.
That was something else.
Oh yeah.
I really did still think they were gonna give it to James, but I have to also wonder if they filmed. I wonder if they filmed 3 endings. I don't actually know.
I don't either.
I kind of want to say they did, just by maybe they did, but at the same time, I hope they didn't because just say bitch, and everybody else is like, ah, shit, I didn't win. That's right, you didn't win.
It would be sad for Victoria though, having an ending, but then not seen.
Hey, look, her mother and daughter are literally in the season 3, so
I know.
Don't worry, the black name still has a chance.
It does,
and so we'll see. But yeah, to discuss their quick looks, basically you had Victoria's filth, which was cadaver sex weird thing.
necrophilia, cannibalism.
Cannibalism. Uh, James's filth. I got nothing. It was literally just slutty girl, but go for it. Whatever. Lick
Wasn't
off the
there
floor,
supposed to
take the
be
food.
something else that James had planned?
Oh yeah, that's right. I think was she the one who was going to do the piss thing and just yeah, she was the one who was going to do the piss thing and then couldn't do it. That's
Oh yeah.
I remember that because she said that on Reddit that she was planning to do this whole piss thing and she couldn't do it, so she had to go with that instead. Piss thing would have been interesting. Bitch pudding still makes me gag. She ate the soup, she ate the thingy, she ate the piss water, she ate the mop water.
Oh, it was so. Ugh.
Oh my god. It was so good.
Bitch knows
It
how
was
to.
so good.
Bitch
It makes
apparently
me
almost made Svanthula throw up. So,
oh,
which is small boule.
oh. Yeah. I love
Small
small
boule.
boule.
TM.
I love small boule. I don't love big. I love both boulets, but I prefer small boule to big boule. Sorry about it.
Me and Morta in the corner just like, okay.
Hey, everybody's got their favorites. But yes, and their glamour looks were just, I mean, glamour looks. I can't really. Prom queen for bitch. I would say
Yeah.
horror queen for Victoria, like Maleficent esque.
Yes.
And no, sorry. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I'm trying to. No, sorry. James was the Maleficent esque one.
Oh no, yeah, that's right.
Sorry, James was the Maleficent esque. Victoria was like very like black rose petals everywhere, sort of. Honestly, I didn't really read. I mean, it was glamour, but I didn't really. Bitch and James, I think, had more polished glamour looks.
Yeah.
Obviously, James was going to have the best glamour look. I mean,
I mean, yes.
duh. And she did. I will give her
James is
that.
the glamour queen, really, but
Yes, I mean,
fine.
that's good. And like I said, bitch pudding won. Hey, look, we just did all of season 2. Hooray!
Wait,
Hooray!
did we go over the horror looks?
Oh no, sorry. Hold on. Hee. Oopsie daisy.
But speaking of
So,
horror looks, I think Bitch's horror look won her
oh,
season.
absolutely.
Honestly,
Oh, absolutely. Bitch's horror look was fucking amazing.
she
Um,
looked like I. The
it was,
first thought I
it was
had was Banshee because there was
yeah,
a slight
very like
scream in the background
fancy.
and those glowing eyes.
God,
That
those glowing
flying
eyes
cape
were.
in the dark stage was
You don't see anything
amazing.
because you don't see anything. You just saw the eyes, and it was like,
The eyes, and then there was a little light, and then you saw the glowing cape.
right,
It was
and it was just like,
such good presentation.
God, that was so fucking good. Like that's your nightmares
And
come to
also the
like that.
camera work was done super well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then Victoria was sort of a monster zombie person, very very nice,
Yes.
like zombie woman going out for a stroll with her parasol,
Oh yeah.
just a thing. And then James had this very clown Joker trying to come for Ava destruction.
She actually
Or,
reminded me of the clown from Ben 10, Bose.
I don't watch. I never watched. I did watch Ben 10, but not enough regularly to know that
Oh.
reference.
Boza was a recurring villain who originally kidnapped Gwen and Grandpa Max for their laughter so he could drain their life force that way.
Sounds like a certain. Well, I know about that. You don't know about that because of the. There's a. If you know Pennywise from It, there's a.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not just Pennywise. Pennywise feeds on the fears of people.
Oh,
There's
yes.
one in the Dark Tower series, also done by Stephen King, which is related to Pennywise in that sort of
A
same
similar
family.
or same species who feeds off of
Feeds off.
laughter.
Right. Yes. That's basically what that. God, that was fucking freaky. God, she looks so good. Yes, bitch. It's fucking. Because it's honestly, not to say it is, literally from the neck down, it's literally Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. But
Oh,
that
yes.
top part and the way that it just works in the dark and the claws, oh my God, it's so good. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
Anyway, and there's your winner for season 1. Now we're going to go through season 1 or season 2. Now we're going to go through season 1 even faster.
Yes.
Well, again, we'll probably do it in full some other time, but yeah, no, we're going to quickly go through season 1, which is the very first season, and you can tell it was filmed, with a budget of maybe like $2,500. No,
Yes.
probably more than that. So it was the very first season, and it featured 9. It's interesting. They've been going up every year as well. They started with 9 in first season, went up to 10,
Yeah,
and
a lot like
2,
normal
went up to
Drag Race in that
11.
regard.
Yeah, that's very. And then,
They
so
only did 6 episodes.
which makes it easier for us.
Yes.
So in season episode 1, one of my favorite episodes of the whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
because of the look.
the witch episode, well, not even that, but yes, the witch episode is a great episode, and we have our 9 queens in order of when they were eliminated. We have Pinche Queen, Ursula Major, Foxy. I can't say that name. I know that name, but I can't say it.
Foxy Julia?
Yeah, I couldn't say Julia for some reason.
I think it's a
I
Julia.
think so. I have to go back and watch her. My Drag is Valid with Disasterina. I watched that. That was so much fun. Anyway, Xochi Mochi. I like Xochi. Loris,
Which was
Meatball.
a double exit.
Yeah, that was
Loris and
another
Xochi.
exit. And then in the runner-ups, Melissa B. Fierce and Frankie Doom. And our winner and the best winner so far. I'm sorry, bitch. You know I love you. And I'm sorry whoever wins season 3. I honestly think Vander's better. Sorry.
Vander is a very strong winner.
Vander is
Vander
like
is
one
now
of the
also a
strongest
producer
winners
on the
to me.
show.
She's all yeah. What is she a producer? Or is she just an? I think she said she's an art. Isn't it say she was like an art person on the show or something?
I think she might be an artistic producer.
Yeah, that's like artistic director, artistic producer or something. Yeah, which is
Yeah.
again, I just think she's fucking. Vander is like one of the most powerful winners in the whole like drag spectrum for me. Like her and any of the people, Natalia. Even though I wanted Annie Mae Wong, but that's a whole different story. Natalia or Angelea Anang from Drag Race Thailand, all anybody that's literally not in the normal U.S. Drag Race is more powerful to me. Just in the way that they drag themselves, it's just so. But Vander just has this like power throughout the entire series, even though it's only 6 episodes. She has this power, and she's just
She
she's a
came up almost out of
queen. She's a
nowhere in the
witch.
first 2
Yeah,
episodes, but then stayed there, and it was super good.
it was amazing. Oh my god, she literally won. Literally, it win bottom 4. But that was
Win
really
high win.
no high win.
Because there were 4 bottoms.
I know. That sounds fun.
If you weren't in the top 2, you were in the bottom 4.
Which you know how that
And
goes.
won the season.
I mean, literally, with the exception of the one bottom, it was like, girl, oh my god.
And Vander
So,
was still the
perfect.
best of those 4.
Mm-hmm. So, and then our first episode where they have to dress up as witches. You witches,
Yes, with
witches.
the iconic line, LA tap water.
God, that was the best line ever.
Remind me, who said that?
Vander.
Vander. Right.
Yes, that's why I love it. It also so they get to do about a whole, fun elimination thing, and uh,
And in true witch style, Pinche went up in flames. Young
God, that was
Valencia, a
no
la American Horror Story: The Coven.
yes, and he loves making that reference to so
I
much.
do.
But yes, they were all really great. And then episode 2 was the '80s female wrestlers, where they had to basically dress up very like wrestler, armored, and we had another bottom 4. This actually had 2 bottom 4s in one season, where in this bottom, the four bottoms, we had Sochi, Frankie, Ursula, and Melissa had to do this whole big wrestling thing in a giant mud pit.
Oh yeah, I barely remember this one, but it was. Oof.
And then Melissa B. Fierce won that episode, and the Ursula Major was the lady who got to go home.
Yes.
Oh no, wait. Sorry, Loris won. Why did I said I like how I said Melissa was in the bottom and I said Melissa won. Sorry.
Melissa was the Extermination Challenge winner,
Right, that's what I
which
meant.
was
She won
kind of
that.
odd, but it was really just Melissa was the one who won the wrestling match.
Basically, they told her, "Guess what? You're lucky. You ain't gonna die." Um,
and then the other three were kind of
Like,
up in the air, and Ursula was the one who was declared the weakest. Which, considering the fact that both Frankie and Xochitl went up to be uh, quite high comparably, well, okay,
yeah.
Frankie was in
Frankie was a
top
runner-up,
three,
so yeah.
and then
So
Xochitl
Frankie was like
was
fifth, sixth,
fifth,
but that's because
sixth.
of the double elimination.
I guess,
So
yeah.
yeah, Ursula went. In the next episode, we did. This was one of my favorite episodes, the zombies in Death Valley.
Uh-huh.
I also just realized I remember the guest judge for that episode was a skeleton prop. Oh, that was funny. There were
That
two
was fun.
challenge winners this time. We had Melissa and Vander win. However, they also put Vander in the bottom voluntarily, not like Abora in season 2. They voluntarily asked Vander if she would be willing to be in the bottom, and she's like, "Fuck yeah, whatever, let's do it."
Yes.
And so what they had to do was eat as much pig brain as possible without using their hands. And there was this whole big ass moment from Loris, which was kind of annoying on rewatch, where she's like, "I haven't eaten meat for this many years, but god damn it, I'm not going home." And it's like, okay, good for you, girl. Just fucking do it.
I mean,
I
it
get
was
that you gotta
good the
I get that
first
you
time
gotta get
through.
I
Going
get
through
that you
multiple
gotta get your
times, it's annoying.
moment, sweetie, but damn, just do it. Hey, I'll give her credit. She didn't do like Abora did, or not Abora, Dolly
Oh
did,
my
and just
god,
ate it off a
Dolly.
fucking plate and just like, let me eat some fork and some knife.
Oh, Dolly.
At least she went for it. Shit.
Yeah.
Episode 4.
And that's why Loris stayed and Foxy Ajuria went home.
Exactly. Episode 4. Pretty pink fishy. Trigger word. Fishy drag. Well, that'll be a reference in season 3 you'll get, which
Yeah, first episode of season 3 review.
somebody
Will, yeah.
people got mad, and rightfully so, but oh my god. It's just so season 3 honestly has started out so like I don't know how to feel about it. I'm happy that it's there, but I want the rest of the season. I can't just keep this one episode does not satisfy me yet.
I know. We'll have to really see how the rest of the season goes
Yeah,
out
pretty,
in order to
pretty much.
finally see how it compares to the other two.
Yeah,
Because
pretty
season
much.
2 was a step up from season 1, and season 1 was amazing on its own.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then Pity Pink Fishy Drag, I think did Vander win that again and did a bottom thing?
Challenge winners Meatball and Vander Von Odd. Yep.
But I don't think she did. Hold on, let me go back and watch that real quick. Because I don't remember that. I remember Meatball winning, which, hey, good for her. Meatball won something. Yay! It's the only win she'll ever get.
Vander was placed in the bottom 4.
Right, that's why I'm trying to figure this out. So give me a second. God, Loris is just. I don't know. We're gonna go on.
Um, in this episode, all the queens had to do the extermination challenge.
Not everybody did it because it says bottom 4: Frankie, Loris, Vander, Sochi.
Oh, so it was considered a dual win, but Vander was considered part of the bottom 4. That's annoying. But basically, the extermination challenge for this episode was perform a lip sync to Alaska Thunderfuck's song Nails, while the other queens throw food at you.
God, that was funny.
It was. It
I'm
was a way for
confused.
them to get rid of
Okay,
both
so
Loris
yeah.
and
Oh
Xochitl.
yeah, so this extra. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So the episode all the queens had. That seems so stupid. Not stupid, but it's like you have a bottom 4, so why are you having all the queens do the extermination challenge if not? It it's so weird to me.
I know, but you know what? I just realized I don't know if they listed a specific bottom 4 in the episode besides like the bottom 3. You know, those who didn't win, but everyone had to do the extermination challenge. So I feel like someone was trying to be shady in this wiki.
It's just like so weird to me. Hold on.
You know what? Whatever. Loris and Xochitl went home. Loris was the extermination that stuck out to me because of
She got literally run over.
yes, and it was comical. And then it was kind of brought back up with James's murder in season 2, episode 5, the camp challenge, the Scream Queens episode. where they had to shoot like their own horror mini story or whatever, horror murder. But yeah, James was also run over by a car.
So for episode 5, you had the guest judges and perform. They had to perform for the guest judges in a lovely club in San Francisco. I don't. They decided to go on a little road trip, which was fun. Our top 3 was Frankie, Melissa, and Vander, and the Extermination Challenge. It's also, I would say, both episodes they had to do the Extermination Challenge. This is so weird to me because, again, I feel like the main challenge should have been the Extermination Challenge because they made
I
a
know.
monster look and performed a photo shoot. So I feel like
In the
that's more
cold
the
San
main.
Francisco Bay.
Yeah, really like you really like proving that you're reading right off the wiki, aren't you?
I know.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, to be fair, the San Francisco Bay is known for being icy because of the currents
So
that keep it cool.
weird. Anyway, and sadly eliminated was Meatball.
Yes,
And
our
then
favorite.
finally,
But Meatball was eliminated and sent off to sloppy seconds with Big Dipper.
and yeah. Anyway, next we have the finale in which we had our final episode. Melissa, Frankie, and Vander all together trying to fight for the crown, and who got it? Vander Van Arn!
Woo! They had to
Good
do
for them.
their Principal 3 outfits of
Of course,
horror.
all looks done very well, I think. I don't have any honest critiques about any of them, but
Neither do I.
that's just
I
because
just really loved Vander's winning look with the
yeah, that one did look
glass mirror
really good.
crown.
That
That
looked
was amazing.
so good. Oh, I loved it.
And she walked back out with that in season 2,
I know that was
the
during the
Wasteland
Wasteland tour. She
show.
just came out and was like, "Look at me, I'm amazing. You know it." Uh-huh.
Yes, because Vander is amazing.
Yeah, Xander is quite amazing.
You can trust that Vander will be entertaining.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think we just quickly went through a whole season, 2 seasons, as quickly as we kind of possibly could.
Yeah.
Uh, in the next episode, probably done. We could probably, yeah, we'll do it right after this, actually. In the
Yep.
next episode, we're going to discuss season 3, episode 1. Yum,
Yeah.
yum, yum,
Get
yum.
ready. Get ready. You
Ready.
guys are gonna
And
probably get
that
it
one's
within the next few days.
of this one.
We'll
Right.
see.
We're going to try to be more consistent with because this was all done, so we can get this drag cap out of the way. With by next week, when the episode 2 comes out, we'll be more consistent with getting it uploaded rather soon after the episode airs.
Yes.
But anyway,
We hope to be
sorry,
more consistent by then. But
hopefully,
right now we have to kind of play catch up, honestly.
yeah, but we'll be fine. Don't worry, babe. Anyway, yeah, that will do it for this podcast. We'll see you with a more detailed explanation of season 3, episode 1. And
Yep.
this has been Andrew B. and Guy Smith for Two Gays Dragcast. Ooh, flashy lights. Ooh. Later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.